Okay guys, so today we are doing a declutter. So first we're just gonna get right into it because this is normally like a really long video. So we're first gonna be starting out with foundation. So my foundation drawer is just kind of overwhelming me right now. I couldn't tell you the last time I went through my foundation, so some of these are pretty old and I'm just ready to let them go, say goodbye, move on, and yeah. So we're just gonna get started. So these are all my foundations. I just keep them in this little container. So first one that we're talking about is the Peach Perfect by Too Faced. This is the Comfort Matte Foundation, and this is in the shade Cloud. This is just an old foundation. As you can see, like, it looks terrible. I just don't really use this foundation anymore. It's old. It was never one of my absolute favorites, so I'm just going to get rid of this. It's definitely expired. It has a 18th month expiration date, and I'm pretty sure I've had this for like 4 years. So it's expired, so I'm going to get rid of this. So next one is the Becca, what is this? Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Linen. So I got this in a BoxyCharm. So this foundation isn't like super old, I don't think, but like it's pretty messy, honestly. I just don't like this foundation. It's really matte, it's really full coverage. I think it kind of looks heavy on the skin. It's just not my favorite. I don't really reach for full coverage foundations anymore, so I am going to get rid of this. And you can't get this foundation anymore, I don't think, because Becca isn't a brand anymore. So I'm going to get rid of this. Then we have the Huda Beauty, what is this one called? Flawless Filter Luminous Matte Foundation in Angel Food. This is 110N. I honestly haven't had this one like too crazy long. I think I've had it for like maybe like a year and a half. Maybe. I can't really remember. I've probably used it like 3 times, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of this. I just don't like this. It's just too heavy for me. Again, I like more medium coverage. This is a pretty full coverage foundation, and I do feel like this one can look a little bit heavy. So yeah, I just don't reach for this. And I'm telling myself, like, should I get rid of it? Should I try it one more time and then see how I like it? But no, I'm not gonna use it, so I might as well just get rid of it. Okay, next, let's do this one. So this is the Bite Beauty Change Maker Foundation. I actually really like this foundation. This is kind of more like a medium coverage, but I really like this. Mine is in the shade L10. I got this in a BoxyCharm like a couple months ago, and I actually really like this more than I even expected to. It is like in a squeezy tube, but yeah. So I'm going to keep playing with it because I haven't had it like too terribly long. Then we have the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me. This is in the shade 102 Fair Porcelain. I really like this. I don't love the packaging on this because, oh wait. You know what? Okay. Well, I'll eventually get a new one, but this I think needs to go. Let me actually look when I bought this. I think I got it on Ulta. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this because I literally cannot remember when I bought this. And I was gonna keep it because I really do like this foundation. It's probably one of my favorite at the drugstore. But it just looks not great, to be honest. And it's, it probably had, okay. Yeah, there's like probably only like 3 more uses in this anyways. I didn't realize how low it is because in the bottle, it doesn't look like it's like, it looks full. But now, like, when you open it, you can actually see the outside. So yeah, there's only like probably like a couple more uses out of this anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. Then we have the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation in the shade 120. I'm going to get rid of this foundation because this was never one of my absolute favorite foundations. I liked it better when I mixed it in with things. Gosh, I couldn't get it open. But it just wasn't ever one of my favorites. It was a little bit too hydrating for me. Like, And I like, you'll see I like hydrating foundations, but this one kind of would break up on me and get really greasy. So I only really liked it if I mixed it in with like the other Fenty Beauty foundation or something else. This one was always just a little bit too oily on me, so I'm going to get rid of this. And it's pretty old. I think I got it in like 2019. Then we have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Foundation. I repurchased this not that long ago. Mine is in the shade Shell Ivory. This is a little dark for me. Like, it's just not the best color, which it was my fault. I thought this was the color I wore, but it's definitely not. So I'm going to keep this because I actually just mixed it in with another drugstore foundation I'm going to show you. And I really like the way it looked. And I've always liked this foundation, but, you know, I just kind of like used it up. Didn't repurchase it for a while, but yeah. Now we have the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. I really do like this one. I think mine's in the shade 102. Again, I haven't had this very long. I purchased these two at the same time. I do like it for, it's a little bit fuller coverage, but I like to keep it more medium, and it wears really long time. I don't know if they make this one anymore. I know they like made like another like Superstay. It's like the Active or something like that. So I don't know if that replaced this one, but I do really like this, so I'm going to keep it and get some more use out of it. Then we have the Urban, this one looks so bad, I don't know why. Then we have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. I like this one. It is in the shade 10NN. I really do like this foundation. For some reason when it sits, it kind of like separates, but it's a really nice everyday foundation. It's more of like a medium coverage. It wears really nicely. I actually do enjoy this. I don't love the packaging. It feels a little cheapy, to be honest, and I feel like it's just kind of bulky, but it's a good foundation. Then we have the NARS Soft Matte. This one is a full coverage. A little bit goes a long way. It is the squeezy tube, which I don't like because see how it's coming out right now? Yeah. It's like that hard squeezy tube, not kind of like, it's not like the Bite Beauty where it's like squishy like this. It's one of those like hard plastics, which I don't know why brands do that, because every time you do one of those hard plastics with a squeezy tube, it literally just like keeps coming out constantly, unlike these where I feel like you can control it a little bit more. So other than the packaging, I do really like this foundation. I think it wears really nicely. Great for like long wear, like maybe like a wedding or something like that, because it's very full coverage, but it looks really nice on the skin and it wears a long time. Or you can mix this in with like a lighter coverage foundation if you wanted to. Let's see. Oh, the Too Faced Born This Way Matte. I really like this foundation too. I don't know why it's like, it's just why it's been laying. The pump on this one is messed up, or I think it's just mine. It gets kind of clogged, and then it kind of goes everywhere, so I kind of have to clean it. But other than that, this is such a good foundation. This is one of my favorites for a matte look. I wear this a lot in the summer because it is a little bit more matte, and I'm a little bit more oily in the summer. And I have mine in the shade Cloud, which is a nice shade for me. So definitely keeping this, especially since the warmer months is coming. Then we have the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in the shade 103 Fair. I used to really love this foundation, but this one is pretty old. As you can see, there's really not even much product left in this. I used to use this one mixed with the Fenty Beauty like every single day. But this one is pretty old. I don't reach for it really that much anymore, so I'm going to get rid of this foundation. Then we have the Fenty Beauty in the shade 120. This one is the matte one. I really love this foundation still. I mean, like, oh, that one's pretty rough. So this one doesn't have very many uses in it either. I literally used to use this foundation every single day, or I would mix it in with this one every day. So I definitely use this one up. I'm almost considering getting rid of this and repurchasing it. I really do like this foundation, so it's kind of hard for me to like get rid of it, but like, ooh. I wish I could like see how much product I have left. I don't know. I might just keep it and use it up. We'll see. We'll see. Then we have the Fenty Beauty Skin Tint. I love this. I love this for the summertime because, Even though it's a skin tint, it's a little bit more of a matte with it's honestly like a pretty good coverage on this. So I wear this a lot just for like everyday basis. So like that. Then we have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is a super matte foundation. I used to use this all the time in high school because I was even oilier in high school, and this always helped to keep me matte. But the only thing is I don't know if I love it as much anymore because it is so matte. So I don't know. I'm kind of like on the fence with this one. I normally like mix it in. Like I would mix it in with like another foundation. So I don't know. I'm on the fence with this one. I'm kind of on the fence with this one too, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. It's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. My main thing that I even liked about this one is the doe foot. I know a lot of people don't like this on foundations, which I don't really know why. Like concealers have doe foots and it's the same concept. So those don't bother me, but I just don't reach for it a lot. Honestly, I hardly ever reach for it. I don't know. Maybe these should go in like a maybe pile and I can like think on it. So we'll just put you over there. Okay, then we have the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation. I used to not absolutely love this foundation, but I really do like it. It's a nice like satin radiant finish and I really like the way it looks on the skin, so I'm gonna keep this. Then we have like literally foundations that I just bought. I just showed these in my recent Sephora haul. I haven't even used them yet, so definitely keeping these two. And I just got this skin tint, which I already said how much I really liked it after that one use. So keeping this. The only thing I don't like is this messy packaging. Again, it's that hard plastic with like a squeezy tube, so it's just like making a mess. I just got this on a BoxyCharm. I can't believe that Charlotte Tilbury was in a BoxyCharm, but it was. So I've only used this foundation once. I mean, as you can see, like it honestly doesn't even look like, it literally looks like I haven't used it. But I really liked it the one time that I did get to use it. So this is in the shade One Cool. Wait, what? Yeah, One Cool. Yeah, I went with the cooler shade because I've heard that her complexion products kind of run a little bit warm. But I really liked it the first time. I've only got to use it once, so I'm definitely keeping it. Okay. The next few, I'm probably keeping all of them because they're some of my absolute favorites. So I'm gonna run through these pretty quick. The Rare Beauty foundation, I love this for every day. Again, it's like that doe foot applicator. It's just a nice medium coverage. You can keep it sheer, you can build it up, whatever. The NARS Light Reflecting, again, this is pretty new. I've been absolutely loving this foundation. L'Oreal, one of my absolute favorite drugstore foundations. I'm gonna have to repurchase this soon. It's just, I love this for every day. It has SPF, which I don't really care if the foundation does or not. I wear it anyways. Mine is in the shade 400. You can see it's loved. I literally think I have like one or two more uses because I was using it the other day and it's like starting to like nothing's really starting to come out, so I'm probably gonna have to repurchase this like very, very soon. Lancome, again, this one's pretty new. I love this one. Great for every day. And then, oh wait, this is one of my absolute favorites for every day. As you can see, I don't have much left in this one either. It's the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation. Absolutely love this. It looks so nice on the skin. And then NARS Sheer Glow, great for a fuller coverage foundation with a little bit of a radiant finish. So yeah, keeping all of these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting these back into here. So even though it doesn't look like I got rid of any, I honestly feel way better. I got rid of one. So these are like all the foundations I'm getting rid of. I think I am just going to go ahead and get rid of these. Like, I feel like if I'm not reaching for it, why am I keeping it, you know? So I'm going to get rid of these. I almost would keep this one for summer. Maybe I'll keep the L'Oreal just because it's a squeezy tube. It doesn't take up much pack of like room anyways. Ooh, my lands. But I am going to get rid of this one. I just don't reach for it. It's just taking up space. So now I'm going to do concealers, which I have such a problem with concealers. I love concealer. I like love trying out new ones. I probably like some days I'll just wear concealer, no foundation. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna do the same that we did with the last one. First we have the Ilia one. Love, love, love this concealer. I honestly have only had it since I think like November or December. Or was it even then? No, it was like January. I haven't had this one long, but I've been using it a lot. The other one is the Laura Mercier. This is one of my holy grail concealers. I honestly constantly talk about this. I need to pick up a new one soon because I am like scraping. Like as you can see, like we're scraping the sides on this one. So this one, I literally don't have many uses left. I need to pick up another one. Should I do that now while the sale's going? Probably. Okay. Okay, bye. Comb, keeping, hello, fave. Rare Beauty, sorry, we're keeping it. We're keeping. I was like iffy about this one at first, but then I fell in love with it. So, e.l.f., you can see how much I have used this e.l.f. one. I need to like mix it up a little. There's honestly not even that much left in this e.l.f. one because I love this one. One of the best at the drugstore. If you like more of a medium hydrating concealer, this is like more of a medium coverage with like a hydrating finish. Where's my other one? We'll find my other one. It's more of a fuller coverage, but I'm definitely keeping this one. The Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm on the fence with this one. I am on the fence. I feel like there's not even much left in this one, but I feel like, you know what, I almost would keep this one. I might keep this one. I feel like underneath the eyes, it's not my absolute favorite, which I feel like you kind of either love or hate this one. It's a little bit matte for my liking. It's a little full coverage for my liking. Because I have come to learn that with concealers, I like more of a hydrating concealer. And this one is pretty matte. So the old Hannah, like me a couple years ago, would have absolutely raved and died and loved this one because I just wanted the mattest skin I could possibly have. But now I like more of a hydrating concealer. So this one isn't exactly what I want anymore. And it can be a little bit heavy underneath the eyes. So I almost keep it just to use it as like an eyeshadow primer because I do use concealer as eye primer. So, I don't know. This one, I already know I'm going to get rid of. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. I just don't love it. It's very drying and it's very thick. I used to love this concealer. Again, a couple years ago, this was like my fave because it was matte. It was full coverage. It kept me matte for all day long. But now, again, I want more of a hydrating concealer, and this is just a bit matte and kind of hard to work with now, so we're getting rid of it. We have the NARS Soft Matte Complete. I love to use this. I honestly don't use this underneath my eyes very often. I don't know why. It's a good concealer, but I love to use it to carve out my eyebrows as an eyeshadow primer. I love to use this to cover blemishes. That's what I use it mainly for, is like where I'm super, super red or I want to cover blemishes. I love using this. This container is so loud. The Too Faced Born This Way. This is in the shade Swan. I have another one in the shade Cloud. This one is like way newer and way better. Like as you can see, this one's just a bit yellow for my liking, and I like this color a little bit more, so I'm gonna keep this one. But this one is almost empty anyways, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's probably only got like a couple more uses left, but I feel like it's like kind of turning colors a little, so we're just gonna get rid of her. Oh, this is a keep. What am I doing? Okay, the One Size. I love this concealer for full coverage. So this one is full coverage, but it's still kind of more of a, it's a matte concealer, but it's not thick and heavy and kind of hard to work with like this one. It's a little bit easier to work with. The Kosas one, I've talked about this one on my channel. I love this for every day. It's a little bit more of a natural satin finish. Really good concealer. The L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. This is a good drugstore concealer, but it is a little bit more of like the Tarte Shape Tape. But I wouldn't say this one is quite as matte as the Tarte Shape Tape. CoverGirl, I actually used to really like this. I haven't used it in a minute. I need to because I used to love it. So maybe I'll give it another try. If I don't love it, I'll get rid of it. What shade is this? I haven't been showing my shades. The L'Oreal one was in the shade 325 Eggshell. And this one is in L100 Fair Porcelain. This one I'm going to get rid of. This is the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. I honestly don't even know if you can get this anymore. But this one's pretty old. Again, there's not even that much left in it. Like, I mean, hello. But it's just old. It's expired. So I'm going to get rid of this. I had this since like 2019, 2018. So time to get rid of it. The Anastasia one, I am still not absolutely in love with this concealer. I'm going to keep trying out because I like it when I use it, but I don't know, for some reason I haven't fell in love with it yet, but I like it when I use it. And this is in the shade 1. Oh, it's just in the shade 1, that's it. Then we have the Jouer. I'm going to get rid of this one because this one's pretty old. Again, I'm like using, I told you all, I use concealers a lot. Like I'm like scraping the sides on this one too. But this one's old. It's expired. I got the Cover FX one at the same time I got the Jouer one. And this one is in the shade Snow. This is a really nice concealer. It's like a fuller coverage concealer, but I wouldn't say it's matte. I would say it's like a satin finish. So it's a great concealer. It's time to let it go. Then we have the Fenty Beauty. I'm like on the fence with the Fenty Beauty one because underneath the eyes, it was never my favorite. Underneath the eyes, it just always, it's like, oh, some people like either, I think this is kind of like Tarte Shape Tape, you either love or hate it, because on me, which I heard other people say, it almost made my fine lines look worse and like almost made me look tired. So I never wear this underneath the eyes. I always use it as an eyeshadow primer because for the eyes, I don't love a super hydrating concealer. I do like a little bit more of a matte concealer just so it doesn't, like, you can make sure it's not going to crease. So maybe I'll just keep these for the eyes. I don't know. We're on the fence about these. Then we have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I actually do like this one. This one is more matte. It is the like sister to the hydrating one. This one is the Camo Matte Concealer. So I like this one for underneath the eyes, even though it is matte. I think it's still easy to work with. It does dry a little bit quicker, so you gotta work a little faster. It kind of reminds me of the One Size concealer. So, but I am gonna keep that. It's a great drugstore option. Can you hush? Then we have the Tarte Ultra Creamy. I like this one way more than the original Tarte. This one is just a little bit more hydrating, a little bit easier to work with. I just prefer it. Then we have the Pat McGrath in the shade L1. Oh yeah, this one is in the shade 12 in Fair Neutral. I really like this concealer. The color on it isn't my absolute favorite, but this is a great full coverage concealer that's super creamy, really easy to work with. You can see I've gotten my use out of it. Makeup Forever, I love this concealer. I've always said this for my like natural girls because it's more of a medium coverage, but I love to use this to brighten. I love to use it on my natural days as just like a light coverage concealer. I love to use it to carve out my eyebrows. I use it a lot. I've already went through one of these. And we have our last two. We have the NARS Radiant Creamy. I have come to really love this. I love to use it. It's a little bit of a deeper shade for me. Like, it's not deeper, it's more like my skin tone, unlike let's say like this one, which is more, you can tell like this one's a little bit more of like a brightening shade. So I love to use this to like really correct dark circles. I love to use this on acne. I would like to get like a brighter shade of this so I can have this one to like correct and this one to, and then another one to like brighten, because I kind of like will normally mix this in with a brighter concealer. And then the last one is the Rose Ink. This one's pretty new to my collection. I've been liking it. It's definitely a fuller coverage concealer. Like I said in my video, it's not my absolute favorite, but it's still a great concealer. It's just, I have favorites over it. If you like a fuller coverage concealer, you're gonna like this. And it has a pretty big doe foot on it. So yeah. So we didn't get rid of as many concealers. I told y'all I'm kind of obsessed with concealers. So we only got rid of these 4. And I'm on the fence with these 2. I would like, I don't know, I'm still on the fence with these 2. So we're gonna go, what is this sample for? I have a sample in here and I have no idea what this is for. Okay, so we still have a bunch of concealers, which I always am like, I don't want anyone to judge me, but then again, it's also like, it's my makeup, it's my collection. If it bothers you that bad, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. And I don't know about these. I think I'm just gonna keep them. Okay, cool. I think I'm only gonna get rid of 2 powders. So one is the Beauty Bakery flour powder. This is not a bad powder. It's a little bit more of like a baking powder because it's a little bit thicker, but I just don't reach for it. I have powders over this that I love, and I know I have people in my family that will definitely use this. And this is in the shade Oat Translucent. And then we have this OPV. Oh, there I am. Hi. Okay, you're too reflective for me. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I literally used it once, and I was like, no. Instantly, no. Immediately, no. It just looked too heavy and too cakey for my liking. If you're someone who likes a fuller coverage kind of makeup look, you're gonna love this. But to me, it was just a little bit it added too much coverage for me. So I'm gonna get rid of that. So we're gonna go through primers. So I had them organized like pore filling, mattifying, gripping, and then like hydrating, glowy, but that didn't, I kind of like messed it up already. The Laura Mercier blurring primer, I really like this one. It's a great one for oily skin. This really flaws out the skin. And then we have the Rare Beauty ones, which I also really like. This one is a little bit more, this one's the pore filling one. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. And then this one is illuminating. I feel like this one dry skin can use, oily skin, because it does fill in the pores and it helps to control oil, but it doesn't like, it's not like a drying matte kind of one. This one is a sample of the L'Oreal Infallible. I really like this one, especially for summertime, because this keeps me matte. And it's not like a silicone primer. It's like a, it's more like a gel almost. So I do really like this one, and I'm just gonna keep that. Then this like hurts my soul a little bit, but I have the Fenty Beauty ones. I never absolutely loved this mattifying one. I liked it when I tried it, but now that I've tried out more, I think there's just better out there. It doesn't keep me super matte, but I have used a lot of it. I feel like you can't tell, but I'm literally like, I'm like right there on it, so over half. But I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's expired. I'm tired of keeping things in my collection that I'm not using or that are expired. Like, listen, like, I mean like 4 or 5 years expired. And then we have this one, which is the original, which is the Retouch. I always like this one more. I actually think it did a better job at mattifying and filling in the pores. So I don't know. Is it supposed to be like that? I wonder if it's supposed to be like that thick. I don't know. But I think it's just time to get like new, honestly, like a new one of this one. So I'm gonna get rid of it. So yeah, if you had to choose, go with this one. I would skip out on this one. And okay, and then the last one of this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I really like this primer. It's a gripping primer, but it's not like the Milk Makeup or anything where it's like crazy sticky and you gotta let it sit. It's a little bit more hydrating. It's a little bit more like almost like a cream that just has a little bit of a tack. I really like this one. I'm almost done with it, so I'm just gonna keep using this one up. So I'm just gonna lay everything in here for now. I don't know where I'm gonna put everything. Then this is my glowy. So if you been following me for a little bit, you know that I'm oily skin. I have like really oily skin. It's kind of like combo oily, but I've been kind of getting into more of like the dewy primers or like the dewy hydrating primers, and then like a mattifying pore filling one in the T-zone. That's what I've been using a lot lately. So hello. The Summer Fridays one, as you can, if you watched my last Sephora haul, you know I just got a backup of this, so I'm gonna keep this one. I have like a couple more uses out of it. I love this underneath makeup. Toothpaste. hangover, if I don't want something as thick as this one, like if I've already done my regular moisturizer, I'll use this one because it's a little bit more lightweight. Elements Superfood, I love to mix this in with the Summer Fridays one because this is like a glowy moisturizer. It literally looks like the bottle, like that, like color and like that glowy. We're keeping her. Love you. This one is so good for like if you want to glow, but the niacinamide will kind of help to, you won't get like crazy super oily, but it also kind of helps to like smooth the skin. This is like a skincare product that you can use underneath makeup, so I've been liking like playing with this one. This one is pretty much, this one's empty. I actually don't know. This is the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. This is really, really nice. It's a kind of like a gel moisturizer. If you have oily skin, you'll like this because it's not super, super moisturizer. Like, it's not a cream where it's like thick, but it's more like a gel moisturizer, so you'll definitely like this. But I like forgot I used it up and just like put it back in here, but it's, yeah, it's empty. I really like this Say one because it's a little bit, it's definitely glowy, and this is newer. The Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer, I like this one, but it almost made me get oily. Like, it was almost too hydrating for me that I would get oily. So if you have dry skin, you're gonna really like this. I actually think, you know what I just thought about? I should get this to my mom. Okay, hi mom. If you're watching this, you are gonna be using this. Okay. So, getting rid of that one. Then we have these I like. The only thing I don't like is the applicator. Like, it's just oh no, that was my bad. Okay, of course, like when I'm trying to show y'all how the applicator doesn't work, it wants to work. I don't know what to do with this. We're just gonna put it on my hands. Okay, they're just like glow drops that I got in a BoxyCharm, but I actually ended up really liking them. The pump normally doesn't want to work, but of course it works today. But yeah, I do like this. I like to mix it in, kind of like I do with the LMS. I'll just like mix it in with a moisturizer to get a little bit of a glow. I don't love this. I was trying to just use it up. It's the mattifying moisturizer from Laura Mercier. It's just so, I got this in a BoxyCharm, so it doesn't hurt my soul as much, you know, because I didn't buy it. But it's definitely not a cheap, and it's in a plastic bottle, I just realized. But it's very heavily fragranced. Yeah, this is very fragranced, and it was almost a little too mattifying that sometimes I felt like it wasn't moisturizing enough. So I was just trying to use it up, and I did use up quite a bit. There's not much left in it. There's probably like a few more uses in it, but it's just so heavily fragranced that it's just not my favorite. I don't know if I really even got rid of these. These are just, I don't like this. I just didn't like this. And it's just like a little sample. Again, I like to like mix. This is like a little MAC Strobe Cream and Pink Light. And then this is like the Glow Starter. Can you even get this anymore? I don't know. But I'm going to keep these. This I literally just got. It's just a sample of this. I didn't choose this with my Sephora haul. Have y'all been choosing samples at Sephora and they just keep giving you random ones that you did not choose? Because I didn't choose this, but they gave it to me anyways. So now I have like a sample of a product I already have. And then this is the Tarte Glow One. I really like this. I want to pick up a full size. I've like almost used up all of it. It's very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit more glowy than this one, but I still really, really like this. If you don't want to splurge on the Charlotte Tilbury, try out the Tarte one. Let me wipe this out real fast. This bottle, I hate it. Look how awkward this bottle is. It just like, it takes up way too much room. I'm just gonna put this in here and I'll use this just to use it up. Okay, we're actually getting rid of quite a bit of things. Can't see my little pile over here, but it's not bad. Okay, my last one. This is more like gripping slash prime. I don't know. I haven't even tried this yet. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I think last month. This is the Dewy Skin. I'm a little bit hesitant about this. I think that's why I haven't used it, because when I tried it on my hand, it was a very like kind of greasy feeling, and it still feels kind of slippy. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I think if you have super dry skin, you might like that, but that might be a little bit too kind of like slippy oily to me. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that. The LYS gripping primer, I'm gonna get rid of this. I just don't absolutely love it. I have the Milk one that I like better, and the Urban Decay one that I like more. I'm gonna get rid of this. The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. I honestly probably need to purchase a new one, but I'm gonna keep using this one. I feel like it's looking really dark on camera. It's really not that dark in person. Okay, but I'm gonna keep using this. Smashbox Oil and Shine Control. They did repackage these, so it comes in a different package now, but I love this one. I've used a lot of it, and I really like it. And then this is one of my absolute favorites, the One Size Secure the Blur. I've used a lot of this one too, so keeping these. Then I have this. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I've never heard of this brand. It's the Earth Harbor Nymph Nectar Radiance Balm. This is a little bit different. You have to use a little bit of this because if you use too much, I do feel like it can kind of build up that like greasy kind of look. But it gives such a pretty glow that I like to like mix it in with things, so I'm gonna keep it. What is this? Touch and Soul Pretty Filter Glossy Skin Balm. This is really pretty. It's very glowy, as you can see, but it's just really nice. It's hydrating. It gives you a nice glow. Then we have the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I really like this one too. Great for filling in the pores. So keeping that. And then the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I really like this one too. Another good one for filling in the pores. So we're going to keep that. This is just like miscellaneous things, honestly. I have this Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink, and this is in the shade Roller. I wore this for my prom day, and I literally don't think I've worn it since. But I think I'm gonna get rid of it. It's old. I literally wore it on my prom day, which was in 2018. And I haven't worn it since, so I think it's time to go. The Marc Jacobs, these are my absolute favorite, but I do like them, so I'm going to keep them. I don't know if you can get these anymore. They were like really, really discounted. I don't know if they are still. I think a lot of them are gone now. But yeah, so I'm going to keep these. My MAC liquid lipsticks, I'm going to keep. I really like these, especially this red. This is in the shade Feel So Grand. And then we have Burnt Spice and Lady Be Good. So I really like these. It's good formula. I have this Anastasia one that I'm kind of on the fence about because I just don't like their formula, but it's the only brown lipstick I have because I had to get rid of my Smashbox one, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of this. I think I'm just gonna keep it just so I can have a brown lipstick. And then these, I think it's finally time to let these go. Yeah, I think it's time. I really love these, and this is why I've held on to them so much, is because I love the collab. It's with I Love Sarahi, and it's all of her liquid lipsticks. Nude Chica and like one. Doesn't this just look old? But it's starting to smell weird. It's almost starting to smell like vinegar, which is weird, and they used to smell like cupcakes. So yeah, and then this one I love, Aesthetic. I think this is what it's called. I can't really read it anymore. But it was just like this burnt like orange, and I loved wearing it. But again, it just doesn't smell good anymore. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of these. And I'm just gonna put these back in the drawer. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is the Queen Beauty, I think is how you say it. Liquid lipstick in Wifey. It's a really nice one, but I have one by Kylie that's very, very similar. So I just don't tend to reach for it. And then I have this Laura Geller one. Do I want to get rid of this? I don't know. Oh wait, that's actually a really nice shade. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep it. It's Laura Geller Ravishing Rose. I could not read that. So we're gonna keep that. So this is my cheek drawer. So these are like powders is what I normally keep here. So except for this cream that I just got, I just think it's easier to store this with the bronzer and kind of to the side. So over here I have LYS just because they're a little awkward in these drawers. I have a Natasha Denona highlight just because it's a little too tall. And I have powder blushes, a couple more bronzers, and then highlights. So these are all my Kylie blushes, and then I have a Patrick Ta powder. This is the only powder I have by him. I like his double take cream and powder blushes way more, but I think this is a really unique shade. So I do like it. And then these are the old Kylie formula, which I really love her old formula, but I don't think her new formula is probably the exact same thing, to be honest. But yeah, so I just keep these. I use these all the time, especially like this like Stormy blush, and like Winter Kiss is a really nice shade. These are the Anastasia blush trios. I think I'm finally gonna get rid of these. I think I'm finally gonna do it because, for one, I know I have these in my collection like in singles, and I just don't reach for them as much anymore. I felt like when I had a smaller makeup collection, I used to reach for these every single day. Every time I did my makeup, I was using these. But now that I have so many more blushes, I just don't reach for them as much anymore. So I'm going to clean them up, and I think I'm just going to give them away to like family because they're still good. I don't reach for them, and they're kind of a bulkier package, so they kind of like take up some room. Okay, then we have the Pat McGrath blush. I don't love this. I keep it because it's expensive. This is like a $40 blush, which I know you're probably clutching your pearls, but and y'all, I can't ever get this open, ever. Okay, it's a very expensive blush, that's why I keep it, but I don't love it. I think the formula is fine. It's good. I have no problems with the formula. It's just not mind-blowing. I never picked up another shade. I barely use this one because it's a nice pretty pink, but I'm also just like, but it's nothing spectacular. I kind of wish I would have gotten more of a unique shade. Maybe I would have liked it a little bit more. Then we have some of my absolute favorites, the Lawless blushes. I love these. It's just such a nice shade or formula. It's one of the best like powder formulas at Sephora. Then we have my Laura Mercier blushes. These are really nice too. They have like some matte ones and some shimmery ones. Like pomegranate. Where is she? I actually got pomegranate. I bought these two and then got this one in a BoxyCharm. So I just keep those. My Flower Beauty. I love these blushes. It's some of the best at drugstore. It's got cheap packaging, but they're literally like, I don't know, $8 or something, and they're some of the absolute best. I feel like a lot of drugstore blushes can be really chalky, but these are so nice. Oh wait, is that better? Okay, I zoomed you out a little bit, so maybe that's a little bit better. Then we have NARS. So I have Gaiety. I don't really know how you pronounce that. Or like, wait, hold on. I don't know if I'm like which way you're going to be seeing this, but it's just a nice like blue toned pink. Love that one. And then I just got this one. It's Orgasm X. Really nice. It's just a nice coral. So I have those. And then over here I have just like ones that didn't fit over here, but I guess they will now. We have Makeup by Mario. I have Poppy Pink and Peach. What is this one? Creamy Peach. And then Poppy Pink. So I'm just going to put these here, actually. Honestly, I wonder if the NARS ones would fit to the side. Oh, they do. So I can fit some more here. Cool. Okay, I have Item Beauty. I literally just got these. So we're just going to pop those there. The Sephora Collection Blush. I just got this too. I wish it fit. That's fine. And then we have this one. This one is by, this is like an indie brand, I feel like, because I haven't heard of it. It's Half Caked. You can get this on Amazon, but this one I got in a BoxyCharm, and I love the color. I think it's so pretty. We have my two e.l.f. bite-size blushes. I like these a lot too. I can put those, wait. Never mind, they'll hit the door. I was just kidding. We're not putting those there. This I'm going to get rid of. This is the Hannah Lee. I have no idea. matte bronzer. This color is a little dark for me. The formula is good. I've used it once, but it's just this color isn't great for me. So I'm gonna get rid of that. We have my Hoola light bronzer. We have the Kosas bronzer. I love that. Ooh. The glowish one. I love her too. Makeup by oh my gosh, they're all falling out. Makeup by Mario. Milani, a really good one. NARS, I really like this NARS one too. We have my Kylie bronzers. Again, you can't get these, but she did reformulate them. Oh y'all, I just pinched my finger. Ow. Oh, it sickles. Then we have my Tried and True Fenty. I'm literally, how I haven't hit pan on In the Sun is like actually insane to me. Like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the dip in that. Can you see it? Like, I feel like I can see the outline, but like it's just not happening. So yeah, we have those. I don't know why I stored those all the way back there. And then the other one was this Vesca bronzer that I don't know if I'm gonna keep or not, honestly. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it and try it out. I've used it a couple times. I just don't love the color, but I think I'm gonna keep it and just kind of try it out a little bit more. So I have those. I'm gonna push them back so they quit falling backwards. Then we have my highlights. These are like this is all my highlights. I have like 1 or 2 highlight palettes, but like this is it. So we have Laura Mercier, Essence, Kylie, Fenty Beauty, Makeup by Mario, Makeup Forever, Becca, and Wet n Wild. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of any highlights. I'm just going to put these here just to try and keep these from falling forward. I don't want anything to break and when it falls, so... my foot. Oh, okay, this one is bad, y'all. I told you I have a problem when it comes to like, I love blush palettes. I love blushes. I just can't help myself. I honestly don't even know if I'm gonna get rid of anything in here. What am I even doing in here? Hi, hello. What am I doing with you? Oh, you guys, I think I'm finally gonna get rid of these. I don't ever use these. They're not my absolute favorite. They're good. I just don't think they're amazing. So I'm gonna get rid of these. These are the Flower Beauty. If you're looking for a cream blush or like a liquid blush, just like not a powder blush at the drugstore, the e.l.f. putty blushes I like way more. As you can see, I have 4, but I'm gonna get rid of these. And then I just want to stand these up. My ones over here keep falling and it's kind of like driving me a little bit crazy. And then I just have like Rare Beauty ones back here that you can't really see, but I can see. I just like don't know what to do here. I do have a Too Faced concealer that I use as bronzer. I have Makeup by Mario, Jacqueline, Anastasia, Merit, Rare Beauty, Jacqueline, Say. There's Fenty back here, Huda Beauty, Kosas, Melt. You know what I might do, y'all? We're gonna rearrange things just a little bit just to see if I like it. Okay, that doesn't look great, to be honest, but now I can kind of like see like what was back there. Here I have Patrick Ta blushes, bronzer, the One Size bronzer. I literally just got this Natasha Denona in a BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm's been doing okay. They've been raising their prices, so they better be doing good. I have like bigger powder bronzers that I just can't, like these are just like huge, like the size of a palette. So I have Marc Jacobs and Charlotte Tilbury. We have this Iconic London that I'm kind of on the verge of getting rid of. I don't know, what should I do? That's actually a nice color, so we're gonna keep her actually. Oh, there is a palette I want to get rid of. I wanted to get rid of this Gloated? What the heck? Okay, I think it's supposed to be like a play on Confident by something. Who's this by? Touch and Soul. It's a very pretty palette. It'd be great for like eyeshadow, but it's a little bit glittery. Like it's a bit much for the face. I feel like you can't really see, but for the face, it's like almost a little glittery. So I'm gonna get rid of this. and give it away. We have just some other like little palettes right here. Arts Couture, Juvia's Place, Jouer, Vanity Planets. This is a nice little contour palette. I feel like I forget about it. It's a nice little contour palette. Jaclyn Hill, love her highlights. Wish this wasn't so bulky. No, we're not going to store that there. Artist Couture, Makeup Revolution, Patrick Ta. I think I'm going to get rid of this, actually. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm. And I used it a couple times, and it is very nice. We're not using it, so I'm going to get rid of it. And that, I think, is everything. And then we have Lunar Beauty, Laura Lee, Jaclyn Hill, Nicole Guerrero, and Anastasia. I'm going to put that there now. Oh, and then we have this Rodeo blush. This is insanely expensive. At least the last time I looked, I'm pretty sure this was really expensive. I don't know why. It's really nice, but it's just a nice like glowy blush. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I looked and it was like super expensive. I'm pretty positive. So this I'm gonna get rid of. I haven't even used it. It's the Desert Sunset. I just don't love it, to be honest. So getting rid of her. Then we just have some other ones. So we have Lunar Beauty, we have Patrick Ta, Natasha Denona, the KKW, Huda Beauty, more Natasha Denona, Lunar Beauty, and Kristen Dominique. And then back here, they always like slide around. I have little Huda Beauty ones. And then we have like Makeup by Mario. Let me like slide here so you can see them. We have Anastasia, Too Faced, Laura Lee. I'm gonna just store them like right there. I wonder if they'll stay. I highly doubt it. And yeah, so these are the palettes I use a lot. I say that every time. Like, these are the ones that if I'm gonna like use an eyeshadow palette, I come to this drawer a lot. So I'm gonna put these here. I really wish I could put my Patrick Ta one. Is there one I could put here? I might slide this Lunar Beauty palette over to that side so that I can put my Patrick Ta palettes together. Ooh. Okay, I did get rid of that one, but I brought it back because I missed it. And there is a few palettes back here. It's gonna be kind of hard to show y'all, so I'm just gonna grab them real fast. So this one I'm gonna get rid of is the Ace Beauty Falling For You. It is broken, but it's a really pretty palette. It came broken, but it's a really nice palette. I just won't use it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This Natasha Denona palette, I know a lot of people love the minis. I feel like they're very nice. I just don't reach for these like mini palettes very often. So I'm gonna get rid of this. We have a Violet Skies, Violet Sunset by Violet Voss. Okay. I've literally never even used this one, but I am gonna get rid of it. It's just not unique enough for my collection. It's a very pretty palette. I just have clearly a ton, so I don't need them. Let me put my Jaclyn Hill back. And then we have these Lily lashes. I'm gonna get rid of these. They're super pretty, honestly. Like, these are actually really pretty lashes, but I never ever wear floss lashes, so I know I won't wear these. So now we're gonna go through lip liners, and this might be the last I'm going through, so I just keep them in this little like candle jar. If you watched old school YouTube, then you already know about this, so I'm gonna go through these real fast. So first thing is my Makeup by Mario. We're not getting rid of these. Sorry about it, but we're just not. I do have my Huda Beauty. I love Makeup by Mario, so we're not getting rid of those. I have these two Ace Beauty lip liners. I'm gonna get rid of these. I've actually used the red a couple of times, so I'm gonna clean this up, but I have other ones that I use, so I'm gonna get rid of those. So then I have like a few just like random brands I've gotten like in BoxyCharm that I just know I'm not gonna use. So we have these two. Do I want either of these? Again, it's just like another red. This is by Evio Beauty. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And then we just have like a pink. I had used this one before, but I just didn't love it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This ColourPop one with I Love Sarah Heat is just old. This one needs to be gotten rid of. I I'm like, there's so much I'm getting rid of. It's insane. Okay, this is St. Lux. Do I want to keep this one? Wait, what happened? Okay, well, I don't know what happened here. Oh, it like broke off into the cap. So I guess we'll get rid of that one. Okay, and then we have this Alma Beauty one. It's a really nice color, but I think I'm just gonna get rid of it because again, I have those Makeup by Mario ones. I think I would just like it more, but it's a very nice color. We have this Dragon Beauty one in the shade. Okay, it just says Lip Drop Liner, and then it doesn't say a name. So I don't know the name, but it's kind of like a more yellowy toned. I don't know if I'm gonna love that one, so I'm gonna get rid of that, I think. We have a lot of like NYX, MAC. This one I'm gonna get rid of too. It's just old. This is another of those St. Lux ones. I think this is a darker brown. No, it's actually a little bit more nude, but it's a little deep for like a nude liner for me. So I don't know what all I'm gonna get rid of. What's this one? Persona. We have a Persona lip liner. Do I want to get rid of that or do I want to keep that? It's actually a really nice color. I'm on the fence about this one. We have a Becca lip liner. I used to use this one all the time, but I do think I'm going to get rid of it. I don't reach for it as much anymore. I wonder how much is even left. Well, there's still quite a bit left, so maybe I'll keep it. I mean, get rid of it. I'm trying to see like what all I have. I think I'm gonna get rid of this Reeler one. And they're just like looking through. Oh, this one is super old. It's like a Mary Kay one. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna just like swatch. I really need to like lip liners. I just like lip products and cheap products I hoard. So I need to like go through. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna call the police. This is terrible. So I normally keep this NYX one if I want to do like a brown because it's like the only like brown lip liner that I have. But that's also not very deep. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this actually. This NYX lip liner. Then we have the MAC Spice. I'm gonna keep MAC Spice. We'll go ahead and put my Makeup by Mario ones back. And I also have these Anastasia ones and Huda Beauty. These are all new. This is KKW Nude 1. As you can see, I've used that one a lot, so I'm going to keep that. If KKW relaunches, I wish she would change like the packaging of these because I love the formula. I just hate when they do that. This one is New 0.5. Love that one. I actually use this one as an eyeliner. It's the Naked Liner by MAC. I don't know why. I need to put that one with my eyeliners. We have MAC Whirl. You know I love this one. MAC Soar I'm going to keep. Boldly Bare. Do I want to get rid of it? Okay, so we have Sunbaked by Anastasia and Boldly Bare by MAC. I'm going to keep Sunbaked, and I think I'm gonna get rid of Boldly Bare because I don't know if I like that color. I don't know. It's hard for me to get rid of MAC liners because I love them so much. So I don't know. Well, I'm gonna think about this one. I'm gonna keep MAC Cherry and MAC Ruby Woo. I really like those for reds. I'm also gonna keep my Jaclyn ones because I have the corresponding lip liners or lip. Do these have? Okay, I have the corresponding liquid lipstick, so I'm just gonna keep those. I love MAC Half Red. It's like a very unique kind of red. I like MAC Stone. It's a little bit more of like a unique color, but I love it to like almost contour the lips. We have NYX Tea and Cookies. I'm gonna keep that. I think that's like literally the only like true pink one I have. I'm gonna keep KKW Mauve 2. Classic Icon lip liner. What's this one? Ooh, I like that color. MAC Mahogany. Oh, and NYX Mauve. This one is so good. It's a very close dupe for MAC Whirl. Let me see. What's this one? Russet. I think that's unique. I'm gonna keep that one. I ain't saying I'm gonna get rid of a bunch. I'm gonna get rid of this ColourPop one. This is old, by I Love Sahi. We have Strip Down by MAC. We have KKW Nude Zero. I'm gonna keep that. It's a pretty light nude, but if I ever want like a pretty light one, like with a smoky eye, I'll use that. Subculture Plum. We're gonna keep those. I told y'all. Lip liners I love. 90s Supermodel. I love that one. You can't get it anymore. NYX Natural. A really good one. I use this all the time. MAC Burgundy. I'm gonna keep. What's this? 90s Glam. Ooh, okay. Keep that one. We have Peekaboo Neutral. I really like this one too. We have Honey. We have KKW Honey 1 and Honey 2. I really like these. Keep that. We have NYX Dainty Days. Okay, I don't really like that. I don't think I'm gonna keep that one. That one right there. It's a little bit light. Look at my little baby MAC Whirl. Okay, we're gonna keep it. I'm like using it up even though I don't know why. I have another one and that one is like a nub. I'm gonna get rid of this Reeler one. I just don't use it. MAC Dervish. I'm gonna keep. My KKW ones. So we have Suede Rose. I'm gonna keep. Nude 2. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty deep. Dang, that's actually really deep. Maybe I'll keep Nude 2. And Nude 1.5. Then we have Free Spirit. That's pretty close to Sunbaked, isn't it? I keep maybe that one. Outspoken. Suede Rose. I have 2 of those because I really do like that one. And you can't get them anymore. So this Persona one, I'm gonna keep it. What is this? Classic Kim. Wait, is Classic Kim and 90s Glam the same lip liner? Tell me that does not look like the same. Where is it? This looks so similar. We have NYX London. What happened to you? I'll keep NYX London. KKW Mauve 1 I'm gonna keep. NYX Sandstorm. I used to use this one a lot. I don't think I use it much. It's a nice color though. This one I love. Taupewood. I even bought a backup. It's like I haven't even used that one because I have the mini. I love this one. I got it in the like holiday set and I love that one. But I don't know about Classic Kim. I might keep it. Okay. You guys, I didn't do so good with the lip liners. I just didn't. So this is everything I'm going to get rid of. So we have some foundations, powders, all kinds of things. I actually feel pretty good about this. Main thing I want to go through is foundations, concealers, and powders. No, primers, sorry. So I feel good about everything I got rid of. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.